Today in class, we talked about or reviewed the traits of responsible citizens. And you guys did the notes kind of in your groups, kind of with me. So this video is just for the purpose of having it on YouTube so that you can view it at home. So we're going to go through this fairly quickly. The first thing we talked about is trustworthiness and honesty. This basically means you're honest. You tell the truth. People can trust you with your secrets, or they trust you that you're going to do the things you say you're going to do. So some of the examples that we used in class were a friend tells you something, you keep their secret. If you find money, you tell the truth about it, etc. Then we talked about courtesy and respect for others. This means you're polite. You give people a chance. You allow others to share opinions even if you don't like them. And we talked about the examples of like, yes ma'am, no ma'am, please, thank you, holding the door for somebody, etc. Then we talked about the practice of responsibility, accountability, and self-reliance. This basically means that you're a responsible person. You're able to complete tasks without having to be told. You get things done. You own up to your actions, so you are honest. If you do something wrong, you own up to it. And the last thing, the self-reliant, you don't really have to rely on other people. You can do things on your own. Some of the examples we gave are, if you break a window, throwing a baseball, you own up to it. If you do something wrong in school and one of the principals asks you about it, you tell them the truth. You're able to come home and get started on your homework without having to be told. You do your chores. Your mom doesn't have to remind you, etc. Then we talked about respect for the law, which means you follow the law. And some of the examples we talked about, you wear your seatbelt. When you can drive, you go the speed limit, etc. Patriotism. You support your country by displaying a flag or supporting the troops. So you may participate in one of the drives that sends troops supplies and materials. You may have a flag at your house. You may participate in some of the activities related to fundraising for the troops, etc. So then the last two, participation in school and community, that's pretty straightforward. That means you might play sports, or you're in the band, or you're in the chorus, or you come to after school events, etc. For good decision making or participation in elections as an informed voter, that means you find out all of the information before you make a decision.